right, Tom. We're ready.
I love this job.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Toonami channel, the TV channel you always wanted but never got. For this video, we will be covering the entirety of the year 2005. If you haven't watched the first 4 videos in this series, I will include a link to the first video in the description. But as a quick refresher, the goal of this series is to create an ongoing 24-hour schedule for a hypothetical Toonami channel. Last time we covered 2004, so let's take a quick look at where we left off. First, looking back at the weekday schedule, starting at midnight is the Midnight Run. This is a more mature block, which consists of Cowboy Bebop, Fullmetal Alchemist, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, Inuyasha, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Wolf's Rain, Lupin the Third Part 2, and Witch Hunter Robin. After the Midnight Run, we have Gigantor, Transformers Energon, Hamtaro, and Cyborg 009. This 2-hour period serves as a small buffer between the mature Midnight Run and the kid-friendly Rising Sun block. The Rising Sun starts at 7 AM and consists of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Zoids Fusers, Teen Titans, Duel Masters, Samurai Jack, Jackie Chan Adventures, Transformers Energon, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited. The Rising Sun ends at noon, and then we have 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. People taking their lunch breaks may choose to watch a bit of TV, so I think it's a good idea to broadcast our most popular show for them. At 1, we have .Hack Legend of the Twilight, followed by El Hazard, Knights of the Zodiac, Mega XLR, X-Men Evolution, Teen Titans, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Duel Masters, and Justice League Unlimited. At 6, primetime starts with Knights of the Zodiac, Rave Master, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Case Closed. At 8:30, we have the Dragon Ball Chronicles block, which has 1 episode each of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. This way, Dragon Ball fans can get their daily fix of each show. At 10, the Giant Robot block finishes out the day with Martian Successor Nadesco, The Big O, Megas XLR, and Gundam Seed. And that covers the weekday schedule, but Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are a bit different. On Fridays at 7 PM, we will show one of many movies in our catalog. Those movies include Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, Bionicle Mask of Light, Bionicle 2 Legends of Metro Nui, Blue Submarine No. 6, Card Captors the Movie, Card Captors the Sealed Card, G.I. Joe Spy Troops, G.I. Joe Valor vs. Venom, Hot Wheels World Race, Hot Wheels Acceleracers Ignition, The Iron Giant, Martian Successor Nadesco The Prince of Darkness, Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack, Pokemon the First Movie, Pokemon the Movie 2000, Pokemon 3 the Movie, the Powerpuff Girls movie, and the following Dragon Ball Z movies: Tree of Might, World's Strongest, Dead Zone, Bardock the Father of Goku, History of Trunks, Cooler's Revenge, Return of Cooler, and Lord Slug. On Saturdays, the Midnight Run starts with a movie or viewer's choice marathon. Because this is the Midnight Run, our more mature films can play here. In addition, uncut versions of some of our films can air here as well. So the Midnight Run list of movies includes The Animatrix, The End of Evangelion, Read or Die, and uncut versions of Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack, and the Dragon Ball Z movies. After the movie or marathon, the schedule proceeds normally until 8 AM. Here we have a weekly Dragon Ball marathon, which goes until noon. Later at 7 PM, we have a rerun of the movie from Friday night. On Sunday, Fully Cooley has its weekly episode at 1 AM. This show only has 6 episodes, so airing once a week prevents the show from airing in its entirety every single week. At 8 AM, we have a Dragon Ball Z marathon until noon. After that, there's a Viewer's Choice marathon, and then at 6 we have a Dragon Ball GT marathon until 10 PM. One more thing before we move on to 2005. On New Year's Eve, we celebrated by showing 3 new movies, those being Hot Wheels Acceleracers Ignition, Card Captors the Sealed Card, and Martian Successor Nadesco The Prince of Darkness. These aired back to back until midnight, bringing in the new year. So let's see what New Year's Day has in store for us.
They are 2 runaways. One of them is human, the other almost human, but also much more than human. Prepare to join the adventure as a girl from the streets and a top-secret government robot run for their lives. And now, the world premiere of The Zeta Project on Kids WB.
The Zeta Project was a Kids WB show which aired for 2 seasons but never completed its story. It never came to Toonami in real life, so why am I adding it to the channel? Well, this show is actually a spin-off of Batman Beyond, meaning it's part of the DC animated universe. The Toonami channel has been very friendly to the DCAU throughout its history, showing classics like Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited. So I feel that we should grab this show too. And plenty of Kids WB shows have made their way over to the Toonami channel after finishing their run, so there's plenty of precedent for this. We'll show the entire first season on New Year's Day. New Year's Day 2005 was a Saturday, so there's a movie during the midnight run and a movie at 7 p.m. Since the Zeta Project is a Batman Beyond spin-off, let's show Batman Beyond Return of the Joker in both slots, once uncut and the other cut. This movie has been on the channel plenty of times before, so it's not a big deal, but it can work as a sort of Batman Beyond Zeta Project New Year's Day bash. Moving on to the rest of January, we have another new show for the channel and one new movie.
The Sarbillion Galaxy is full of danger.
Oh no, we've got trouble!
Fortunately, the Dice team had their Dino Breakers are ready to rumble. Not bad for a bunch of kids. Dice, premiering Saturday, January 22nd at 7:30.
Wow! What a plan!
Incredible! The squad's rolling deep. Only Toonami.
In a world of magic and mystery, a dangerous force lies just beneath the surface. There is only one Pokemon with the power to stop it. Introducing Jirachi, who only appears once every 1,000 years.
Let's do it! We're gonna have to do whatever it takes.
Now, with the help of an old friend,
Gotcha!
they'll face their greatest foe ever.
It's sucking up all the Pokemon!
Jirachi, it's up to you! Ready? Here goes nothing!
Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker.
Dice premiered on January 22nd, 2005. While this is a Japanese production, it was actually made for American TV, so it aired in the US before it aired in Japan. When it did reach Japan in December of 2005, it was renamed to Dino Breaker. Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker aired on January 21st, but Pokemon fans might be a bit confused. Toonami had previously aired the first 3 Pokemon films, but Jirachi Wishmaker is the 6th. For some reason, Toonami skipped around a bit, but don't worry, Pokemon Forever and Pokemon Heroes will get their chance eventually. Now for scheduling, we need to find spots for both Dice and the Zeta Project. Both shows would work well in the rising sun, so they can air at 9:30 and 10:30 in the morning. Things will be shuffled around a little bit, with Cyborg 009 and Hamtaro leaving the channel. Cyborg 009 never managed to amass a big following on Toonami, but I'm glad it was able to get more time here on the Toonami channel. Hamtaro had a great run on Cartoon Network, both on Toonami and outside Toonami. Over 100 episodes aired, which isn't the whole series, but that's still amazing. Moving on to February, we're getting one new show and one new movie.
Kyo was just an ordinary genius.
XY squared to the 6th.
That's correct. Till his father sent him a mysterious birthday present. Now this little boy, Zatch, might be just the friend Kyo needs. If all the Mamotos don't destroy them both.
I knew this was a bad idea!
Zatch Bell premieres Saturday, March 5th at 9:30. Open up and sail. Only Toonami. The hottest drivers in the world are back on the track.
The drivers are ready.
The battle to beat the evil racing drones is pushing their skills to the limit.
Accelerate! Go!
Just how they like it.
Let's do it.
Hot Wheels Acceleracers. The speed of silence. Next Saturday at 6:30. Drop the hammer. Only Toonami.
Zatch Bell premiered on March 5th, but the Toonami channel will get a bit early. I never watched this show, but in retrospect it feels like I'm missing out on a fairly big entry in the Toonami catalog. Unfortunately, I started watching Toonami a bit less during this era, preferring Adult Swim as I got older. Yes, it was me. I'm the reason Toonami began to decline, leading to its cancellation in 2008. The mystery has finally been solved. But in all seriousness, I didn't stop watching completely, and there are still some personal favorites coming up. Acceleracers: The Speed of Silence is a sequel to Acceleracers Ignition, which premiered on New Year's Eve. These Hot Wheels movies must have done fairly well on Toonami, as this is the third one, and it isn't the last. Now we need to find a spot in the schedule for Zatch Bell. It was a fairly big show, so we'll put it in prime time at 7 p.m. This will push Rurouni Kenshin into the afternoon, and in the end, Samurai Jack will leave the channel. I don't feel too bad about this since it has a home on Cartoon Network. And Samurai Jack fans already know that we'll eventually see it again. We're going to skip March and move right into April. We have 2 new shows and 1 new movie, and this first show is one of the most iconic anime of all time.
Monkey D. Luffy wants to become king of the pirates. The only problem? He can't swim. But he's gathered a crew. And together, they'll seek the legendary treasure of Gold Roger. Things are gonna get a little strange along the way.
Who is that rubber boy?
One Piece. Premieres Saturday, April 23rd from 10 to 11 p.m. Don't let this straw hat fool you. Only Toonami. On the mean streets of Gotham City, danger is everywhere. But so is the Dark Knight, the Batman. Saturday night at 8:30. Back in black. Only Toonami.
Years ago, a meteorite came down and struck the North Pole. Inside of it was a completely unknown Pokemon. Unlike any Pokemon seen before.
It regenerated.
But how's that possible?
Its powers are a mystery.
It's multiplying.
And this time, it will take more than Ash and Pikachu to stop it. It will require everyone.
Let's go get him, guys. All right. Pikachu! What is that thing? Deoxys.
Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, now on DVD.
One Piece needs no introduction, but the One Piece English dub needs an explanation. One Piece made its American premiere in 2004 on Fox, specifically their Fox Bucks children's block. The dub was produced by 4Kids Entertainment, and if you know anything about 4Kids, you know that they have a terrible reputation. This dub has been hated on for decades at this point, so I don't have anything to add, but unfortunately, this is the dub that came to Toonami in 2005. Funimation would later get the rights to One Piece and redub the 4Kids episodes, but that wouldn't happen until 2007, so we have to wait. The Batman is an acquisition from Kids WB, and it's worth noting that this isn't part of the DC animated universe like the other DC shows that we've seen in the past few years. This is a standalone Batman show, and it goes for a very different take on the character. While it isn't the Batman that I grew up with, I can appreciate the differences, like a larger focus on technology and reinventing some of the villains. Pokemon Destiny Deoxys is the 7th Pokemon film, so we're moving forward before going back. It's also the last film of Generation 3, so it will be a while before we get the 8th movie. We need to find spots for One Piece and the Batman. The Batman will get a Rising Sun slot at 8 AM and another showing at 3 in the afternoon, right before Teen Titans. Meanwhile, One Piece will air at 6:30, where I think plenty of people will be able to catch it. With a bit of shuffling, X-Men Evolution and Zoid's Fusers will leave the channel. Unfortunately, these shows were always on thin ice. Cartoon Network wasn't able to keep the rights for X-Men Evolution for too much longer, and Zoid's Fusers just didn't perform well at all. Both of these shows were never on Toonami. They were part of the Saturday Video Entertainment System block, but I gave them another chance on the Toonami channel. May is going to be a big month, starting with 3 shows from Adult Swim.
Samurai Champloo.
Fine then. Let's get started. Mugen is the name, pal. You got that? Who are you? My name is Gene.
Wait, what?
You should remember it.
Pull your swords out.
Oh, please, do it for me.
Samurai Champloo is a beloved show that mixes hip-hop music with swords and samurai. It's directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, best known for directing Cowboy Bebop. While it didn't quite reach the popularity of Bebop, it's a very fondly remembered show to this day. Paranoia Agent is a psychological thriller series by Satoshi Kon, best known for directing Perfect Blue, Millennium Actress, Tokyo Godfathers, and Paprika. The show follows several different characters while exploring mental instability and the subjectivity of reality. Satoshi Kon is a brilliant director, and each of his works is a masterpiece. Scryed is a 2001 anime directed by Goro Taniguchi. You may know him as the director of Code Geass. If you don't know what Code Geass is, just keep watching the Toonami channel series and we'll get to it eventually. That makes 3 great shows by 3 great directors. Adult Swim continues to be absolutely amazing. But we aren't done yet. We have 3 movies premiering this month, 2 of which are from Adult Swim.
Restlessness in the trees signifies that a disaster is about to occur.
Freed by the power of the Shikan Jewel, the son of an ancient evil comes seeking more than just revenge.
You cannot defeat me. I am invincible.
Yoga is consuming the souls of every living thing he can get his hands on.
Witness my awesome power.
An Adult Swim movie premiere, Inuyasha, Affections Touching Across Time, next Saturday.
The spirit of the forest has been captured.
Selene is mine.
And all of nature is under attack.
You're supposed to protect the forest, not destroy it!
But now, nature has a new hero.
Pikachu!
And every hero needs friends.
Celebi!
Hold on!
It's the biggest Pokemon adventure ever, and it's only in theaters. Pokemon Forever.
Metropolis is a film based on Osamu Tezuka's manga from 1949. Both the manga and film take some loose inspiration from the 1927 silent film by Fritz Lang. Inuyasha the movie, Affections Touching Across Time, is the first Inuyasha movie. As you would expect, this movie doesn't really affect the TV series plot, it's just a self-contained adventure. But sometimes those kind of movies can be a lot of fun. And who doesn't want more Inuyasha? And finally, we have the 4th Pokemon movie. Just 1 more to go, but we're taking a break from Pokemon movies for now. Now we have 3 Adult Swim shows to add to the schedule. The Midnight Run is very competitive, so let's see if we can make this work. If you remember from the last video, the Midnight Run is currently stacked with amazing shows, and while we have 3 shows to add, I can only find 2 shows that need to go, so we're going to expand the Midnight Run. It will now end at 6 AM instead of 5 AM. Samurai Champloo will take the 2 AM time slot, followed by Yu Yu Hakusho, then Scryed, then Paranoia Agent. Evangelion is being kicked to 4 AM, followed by Lupin the Third and Trigun. Gigantor will be absorbed into the Midnight Run and finish it off. Wolf's Rain and Witch Hunter Robin will leave the channel to make room for the new shows. Those 2 were clearly the weakest links of the lineup, but that's only because the rest of the lineup is so good. They were both 26 episodes long, so they both aired in their entirety multiple times. July brings us 1 new show and 2 new movies.
The destruction of Unicron has created a black hole, which threatens to swallow the planet.
Let's go!
Now, the Autobots' only hope is to find the ancient planet keys.
Prepare for battle!
But as usual, the Decepticons aren't playing along.
Beat it, Megatron! Oh, really?
Transformers Cybertron. New episodes, Saturdays at 7. Unlock the power.
Gotcha!
Only Toonami. It's their destiny to race.
Let's move some metal.
And the fate of the world depends on their victory.
This time, there's no escape.
If they can put aside their egos and work together, they've already won.
Nobody tells me what to do.
Hot Wheels Acceleracers Breaking Point premieres Saturday, June 25th at 6:30.
We've got it under control.
Don't stop believing. Only Toonami. Deep in the drifting sands of Egypt, an ancient enemy is awakened.
It's called Anubis, the Egyptian lord of the dead.
Yugi's alter ego holds the key to victory.
I will not let your evil plan come to pass.
But can he rely on the Pharaoh one more time? Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Saturday night at 7:30.
Let's duel!
It's duel or die. Only Toonami.
Transformers Cybertron is a sequel to Transformers Energon and is the third show in the Unicron trilogy, which started with Transformers Armada. And just like Energon replaced Armada on the schedule, Cybertron will replace Energon. It will air at 10 AM during the Rising Sun block, and it will also air at 10 PM during the Giant Robot block. This will kick Megas XLR out the Giant Robot block, but it isn't gone entirely yet. We'll get to that soon. Acceleracers Breaking Point is the third Acceleracers movie and the fourth Hot Wheels movie overall. We have one more coming later. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light is a movie that takes place between seasons 3 and 4 of the original series. I haven't seen it, but as far as I can tell, people have mixed opinions. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans should get a chance to watch it on Toonami, so hopefully some viewers will enjoy it. I wonder if Toonami fans were aware that they would be getting two of the biggest shonen anime ever made in 2005, because August is bringing us another major hit.
Next up, going to school is pretty tough.
Not really, Tom.
Well, it is when you're the class clown in a school full of ninjas. Take it away.
In Hidden Leaf Village, the art of ninjutsu is a way of life. For centuries, peace and prosperity have ruled the land, but it wasn't always so. Local legend speaks of an evil spirit trapped within a young boy. His name, Naruto. Hated and feared by other students. He dreams of one day becoming head ninja. But getting there isn't gonna be easy, cause Leaf Village Academy is no ordinary school. Classes are tough, everyone's a bully, and any test could be your final exam. Fortunately, this class clown's inner demon is about to graduate. Naruto, coming this summer. Confront your enemies.
That's some serious ninja action.
No kidding. Glad I didn't have to go to that school.
Tom, you didn't go to school at all.
Yeah.
Naruto was huge right from the beginning. I remember Toonami hyped up the premiere so everyone knew that this would be a big deal even before it came out. I tuned in for the premiere as Toonami made sure I knew exactly when it was happening. Naruto would basically define Toonami in this era. While Naruto is definitely the biggest thing to premiere this month, we do have 4 new movies as well.
Toonami's crammed a half a year of Zatch action into 1 full hour of destruction. Check out the Zatch recap Saturday night at 8:30. Followed by an all-new Zatch at 9:30. Hey, a little clip show never killed anyone. Only Toonami.
Playtime's over. Put your hands behind your head.
I have no fear of death. It just means dreaming in silence.
You're an original, aren't you?
The second Inuyasha movie, The Castle Beyond the Looking Glass, is my favorite one. Without spoiling anything, it has a very different plot, which puts the characters in a situation we've never seen in the show. Zatch Bell, Zatch and Kyo's Odyssey is a recap of the first 26 episodes of the series, which is pretty underwhelming, but it's also unusual. I can't think of any recap movies that made their way onto Toonami. For example, the Gundam franchise is full of them, but I don't think Toonami took any of them. Cowboy Bebop the movie finally came to Adult Swim in September of 2005, 4 years after it premiered in Japan, and 3 years after its first screening in America. I don't know why it took so long, but better late than never. Bebop was a flagship show for Adult Swim, so they basically had to show this movie at some point. Escaflowne the movie premiered on Adult Swim in September. The TV series infamously aired on Fox Kids and flopped. So I'm glad Adult Swim gave the movie a chance. However, the movie isn't a sequel and it's not a recap. It's a retelling, but with several big changes to both the story and characters. It's a very different experience than the TV show. While that felt like a lot of premieres this month, we only need to find a spot for Naruto. It will take the 7 p.m. time slot right after One Piece. This bumps Zatch Bell to a bit earlier in the evening, and with some shuffling, Megas XLR will leave the channel. Megas XLR needs to leave, and it needs to leave now. Cartoon Network not only cancelled it, they wrote it off as a loss on their taxes. This means that they can never air it ever again, and they couldn't even release it on DVD. To this day, it doesn't have a home media release, which is a real shame. October has 3 new shows, and I can tell you now, you aren't prepared for this first one.
In a world of head shavers, one man stands up for the little hair. Bo-bo-bo! In an action show unlike any you've ever seen. Bo-bo-bo. He's a complicated man, but no one understands him but his woman. Bo-bo-bo! Actually, I don't think anyone understands him. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Premiere Saturday, October 1st at 10:30.
It doesn't make sense!
Only Toonami.
Ready? Oh yeah. Play your cards right and you're headed to Duel Academy. Learn to duel like a champion. Now give me your best shot. You got it. Make great friends.
You're sweet. Too bad I have to crush you.
Even get a cool outfit. That sounds sweet. Oh, and if you got the time, you might even take a class. Go time. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX premieres Monday, October 10th at 5. Here I come. It's a whole new deal on the Goozy.
In the year 2049, the world's most popular motorsport is the immortal Grand Prix.
Welcome to the beginning of this season's IG1 Grand Prix! Get ready, folks! Sparks will fly!
Takashi Jin could be its greatest pilot ever.
He's got a style that's different from anything I've ever seen.
If he can just get over being a teenager.
Takashi, stay focused! What are you doing?
I'm winning this thing!
Watch out! You're gonna crash!
This season, Takashi and Team Satomi hit the big leagues on a quest to take the crown.
We want to be champions. We work as a team.
You know, I don't like you.
Give me one more day to find a sponsor.
The only thing standing in their way? 180 miles of track. And 5 teams determined to win.
I don't think anyone can beat Bellstein with me at forward.
All at 350 miles an hour.
You're in the big leagues now, Hot Shot.
They wouldn't have it any other way. From the studio that brought you Ghost in the Shell, Cartoon Network is proud to present the first Toonami original series, IGPX. Premiering Saturday, November 5th at 10 p.m.
Come on, Takashi. I'll take you apart. Watch out, Takashi. It's a trap.
Life in the fast lane.
Say goodbye, you little fly.
Only Toonami.
Bo defies all explanation. It looks weird, it is weird, it has prehensile nose hairs. It's one hell of a fever dream. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Series featuring a new cast of characters. However, this won't replace the original Yu-Gi-Oh! As that series isn't quite done yet, so the 2 shows will air concurrently for a while. If you remember, IGPX premiered as a miniseries on Toonami in 2003. It's back as a full-size series, and it's the first Toonami original series. Featuring racing robots, you would think it would be a slam dunk for Toonami. And it does have its fans, but it must not have gotten the viewership that Cartoon Network was hoping for, but we'll cover that later. Now to fit our 3 shows into the schedule. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX will air at 7 in the morning and 4:30 in the afternoon. The original Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be bumped to 6:30 and 11 in the morning. IGPX and Bo will air at 5 and 5:30 respectively, and IGPX will get a second slot in the Giant Robot block at 10:30 p.m. I think the Toonami channel would want to give IGPX 2 airings per day since Toonami did produce the show in the first place. With some shuffling, we have 4 shows leaving the channel. Jackie Chan Adventures, Justice League, Rurouni Kenshin, and Martian successor Nadesco are all leaving. All 4 of these shows had run their course, and I feel like they had plenty of time on the Toonami channel. Except for Jackie Chan Adventures, they've all been here for 2 years. And Jackie Chan was already on Kids WB before coming here, so I think it's okay to let it go. In addition to those shows, we have 4 new movies. One movie will be a bit shocking to see, so just wait for me to explain.
Next Saturday night, Toonami is hitting the high notes. Gotham has a new bat in town in Batman vs. Dracula from 7 to 9.
There is only room for one Batman.
Naruto learns you never leave a man in the field at 9 with an encore at 10. And Bobobo keeps getting weirder and funnier at 10:30. Toonami, next Saturday night from 7 to 11. 4 hours never felt so good. Only Toonami.
Otokoyo is a secret game. It's a game of hide and seek. Kids will disappear.
Hot Wheels Acceleracers, The Ultimate Race, the 4th installment of the adventure comes to DVD for the first time ever. The drivers at war with each other.
Why should the Metal Maniacs trust you? I'm trying to help my brother.
Will come together.
Let's do it!
To enter a forbidden world.
We've got drones.
And save one of their own.
We're going into the drone headquarters.
Drive like you own the place.
As the journey reaches the harrowing conclusion.
You drive for me now.
On a DVD teeming with extras.
Destroy them.
Hot Wheels Acceleracers, The Ultimate Race. You can own the all-new movie on DVD. And you won't want to miss the first 3 chapters of the adventure. Also on DVD.
Run for cover. And get ready to see how it all began.
Is there a 6-foot bat in Gotham City?
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Get those wonderful toys. Toonami's first live-action movie, Batman. Next Saturday night at 7.
You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Only Toonami on Cartoon Network.
The Batman vs. Dracula is a film connected to the TV series that premiered on Toonami earlier this year. And being a vampire movie, it's perfect for the Halloween season. Speaking of Halloween, Adult Swim aired a short film called Kakurenbo for Halloween. This CG movie is only a half hour long, so it won't be joining our lineup of movies. It can just be a special Halloween treat. Acceleracers, The Ultimate Race is the final Acceleracers movie. I'm surprised that they made 4 sequels to World Race, which is the only Hot Wheels movie that I watched back in the day. Are these movies any good? Let me know if you've seen them. And lastly, we have the 1989 Batman film directed by Tim Burton. This is the first live-action movie to ever air on Toonami. You may have mixed feelings about live-action programming on Toonami, and I do as well, but I think I'm willing to accept this movie. For one, it's a great movie, and 2, this movie led to the creation of Batman the Animated Series. So while it is live action, it had an indirect impact on Toonami's history. Without this movie, I don't think we would have gotten any of the DC Comics cartoons that aired on Toonami. And those movies are the last films that will premiere this year. So let's take a moment to adjust our movie lineup. This year, 5 new movies came to the Midnight Run, and 10 premiered outside the Midnight Run. So we have to take out 10 movies from our general film lineup and 5 from the Midnight Run lineup. But remember, there are some movies that are in both lineups, so if we use some strategy, we only need to remove 10 movies total. I'm sorry DBZ fans, but 5 of your movies are leaving the lineup. They've been here for several years, meaning it's time to say goodbye to Dead Zone, Tree of Might, World's Strongest, Bardock the Father of Goku, and History of Trunks. They've been here way longer than they were on Cartoon Network, and you still have 3 other DBZ movies. So that takes care of the Midnight Run and half of the general lineup, meaning we need to toss 5 more movies. So let's take out Blue Submarine number 6, G.I. Joe Spy Troops, The Iron Giant, and the 2 Cardcaptors movies. As much as I love Cardcaptor Sakura, these movies can't stay here much longer without the show to provide context. As the channel gains new viewers, more and more viewers will have never seen the Cardcaptors show, so they probably won't understand the movies. As for Blue Sub, Iron Giant, and G.I. Joe, I think that they've been here long enough. Now we're going to move on to December. There are no new shows scheduled for the rest of the year, so I think I want to pick out a new show for the channel. Earlier this year, I brought the Zeta Project to the channel, but that was an easy pick. Kids WB and Cartoon Network were owned by the same parent company, so they shared shows often. This time I'm picking a show that never aired on either channel. Remember that I picked out El Hazard in 2003, and I had several criteria to help me find a suitable show. To briefly recap, it needs to be a show with an English dub as of 2005, it needs to be an action show, it needs to be licensed by a distributor who Toonami has worked with before, and it needs to be a show that has never aired on a competing network. With a bit of searching, I think I found a show that will make a great addition to the channel. Of course, there's no existing bumper to show you, but I still need to sell you on this show, so please take a look at this bumper I made myself.
40 long years have we waited for the time of your next appearance.
All of the power that rushes through and controls the darkness will now be contained within your body!
Mom, my body's changing!
Oh, you're so handsome!
Aren't you chilly? Aren't you happy to see me?
Get away from me, pervert! We have absolutely nothing in common. Nothing at all. We are complete opposites.
You know the story about the great phantom thief Dark with his jet black wings? For 300 years, Dark's power has been passed through the Niwa family. Since that time, each generation of Niwa males goes through a major transformation on their 14th birthday. Now it is your turn to inherit Dark's name, Daisuke.
I finally found the perfect man of my dreams. He goes by the name of Phantom Dark.
So why did I pick D and Angel? First, it meets all of my requirements. The first DVDs came out in 2004 with an English dub. It has plenty of action. In a way, it's like Lupin III for young teens. It was licensed by ADV Films, who Toonami had worked with before. ADV wasn't a go-to licensor like Funimation or Bandai, but Toonami has broadcast some of their shows before, most notably for Giant Robot Week. And finally, D and Angel never aired on any competing networks. As far as I can tell, it only aired on TV in Japan, Singapore, and the Philippines. So according to our rules, this show is fair game. But just because I can add a show to the channel doesn't mean I should. What's enticing about D and Angel? Well, multiple things actually. It's appropriate for most ages, so it can air outside the midnight run, which is good because the midnight run is packed right now, it doesn't need another show. D and Angel also appeals to multiple demographics. It's not a traditional shonen or shoujo, it can appeal to fans of both. It has action, romance, pretty boys, and pretty girls. It's the kind of show any 15-year-old would eat up. And finally, it has star power. Vic Mignogna voices one of the two male leads, and this is before Vic's, let's say, legal troubles, and Fullmetal Alchemist was the hottest new show. Vic Mignogna was one of the most popular voice actors in anime at this time. So all of that considered, I think that this is a no-brainer for Toonami. And hopefully by having a show with some more romantic elements, we can appeal to a broader audience. I feel like it's a similar tactic to that of Inuyasha, but this can air during the day. Speaking of airing during the day, I think a 5 p.m. time slot would work well. This will shift the schedule, and unfortunately, El Hazard is going to leave the channel. It's been about 2 years at this point, so I'm comfortable taking it off the air. Of course, we still have New Year's Eve to look forward to. Let's see what's happening on Cartoon Network.
Get ready. Toonami is throwing a Ninja New Year's party.
All right!
Because it's time to kick 05 to the curb. 8 hours of Naruto episodes all in a row, followed by a premiere at 10:30.
I'm very grateful.
Naruto Year's Eve, starting at 2:30 p.m. on New Year's Eve. Go ahead. You deserve it. Only on Cartoon Network.
On New Year's Eve 2005, Toonami took over Cartoon Network and aired a Naruto marathon from 2:30 to 11. They aired every episode that premiered so far, as well as a new episode at 10:30. Of course, when the Toonami channel copies Cartoon Network's homework, we need to do it bigger and better. So our Naruto marathon will air at 2:30, but will go all the way to midnight. With this extra hour, we can air the first 19 episodes of Naruto, which will take us all the way to the end of the Zabuza arc. Honestly, I'm not sure why Cartoon Network didn't just do this to begin with. It's only 2 more episodes. Maybe the production schedule was just so tight that they couldn't do it. I actually wish we could do more, since the next episode is the Chunin exams. But if we added the entirety of the Chunin exams arc, that would mean starting at 6:30 in the morning. And I don't think 6:30 a.m. on New Year's Eve is a very exciting time to start a marathon. And in addition to that, I really have no idea if those episodes were ready for broadcast by New Year's Eve. And with that marathon full of ninja action, 2005 comes to a close. Some absolute juggernauts debuted this year, including Naruto and One Piece. I feel like Naruto and One Piece are part of a trio, like a big 3. I wonder if the third member of this big 3 is just around the corner. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens in 2006. But until then, later.